All right, welcome to Office Hours. Thanks for joining. So it's pretty straightforward how this works. You ask whatever questions you have and I'll do my best to answer them. The way that you do that is the Q&A button somewhere beneath me. Just go ahead and submit that. And also, if you happen to have anything that is more of a conversation than a question, I can unmute your mic and we can have that conversation. So I will go ahead and get started with these questions. This first one is from Richard. I'm trying to create something like the attached screenshot. So there's no screenshot. Can you please advise how to go about this? I could if I had a screenshot. I am struggling to create this using Access Decision smart tags. All right, so go ahead and see if you can share that with me somehow. And when I get that, I will do that. Okay, this next question is from Brent. We have people returning to our program. Many of them are currently still in our system, but have had their memberships canceled, some by me and some by failed payment. They have the red square on their accounts. When I send them the link to pay for the new subscription, they get error messages saying that they are unable to sign up because their membership has been canceled. What is the best way to fix this so that they don't get this message and are able to sign back up with no issues? So Brent, I think that my assumption is that the thing you're asking them to sign up for is a bundle. And because if they're, so let me just hop over to the demo site so I can show you something. 1 second. Share my screen. Okay. Demo site, login. So I'm going to first try and, I think I know what's going on. So I'm going to try and replicate the situation that you're having and see if this is the situation so I can confirm it. So let's say, okay, so we have this canceled membership. This account, actually, I'm going to create a new account. So I'm going to go through this like a customer, make a purchase, 15-day free trial, and I'm going to use this email address. Okay, so that account was created, refresh, so we see that new account here. So now I will go ahead and cancel this account. Of course, it's going to go into pending cancellation because I paid for a full month or whatever. So I'm going to fast forward this so that it just gets canceled right now for the sake of our demonstration. Okay, so now the account is canceled. So now if I say you're having people sign up for a bundle, right? Which is, I think, your situation. So I will go and attempt to purchase this and again, use the same email address. That worked. I'm not sure how you're getting that issue then, that error, because obviously you can see that the account is still canceled because the bundle itself has been applied to the account, but the account being canceled on the account level needs, is not going to be affected by that. However, on the contrary, if they purchase a membership level at this time, like say you sent them a link to purchase a membership level, purchasing this would reactivate the account. Okay, so now that I've done that, if we go back, we'll see that the account is reactivated, right? Because they purchased a membership level, which controls access at the account level. Bundles simply add things to the account in terms of what can be accessed. So I'm not sure how you're getting that error message. What would be helpful is if you can replicate this, if you can reliably create this situation, then what would be helpful is if you sent a screencast video to our support team, support@membermouse.com. And as a result of that, they should be able to replicate that in their system and inform you exactly either A, how to address that and keep that from happening, or B, let our development team know about the situation if they think it's a bug and it should behave differently, and then we can address that. But ultimately, currently, I can't offer any suggestions because I'm not able to replicate it in my environment. So I'm not sure how you are getting that error message. Okay. Okay, so going back to this first question, I'm trying to create something like the attached screenshot. Attached screenshot is this. Can you please advise how to go about this? I'm struggling to create this using access decision smart tags. Last year with blah, blah, blah. So you have some content to read the full story. Subscribe now. Okay. So the way that you would do this, add a new page and just say that this is protected content. And so we are going to grant access to this content only for people have the special offer, whatever. So now if I publish this and we attempt to go to this link, we can see that we are not granted access. We're not allowed to view that page. So what you want to do is have more choice over when people see this page. You want to let them go to it, but you want to show an offer to people that they can sign up. So what we will use to do this is the access decision smart tag. All right, and I'm just going to copy these starting points here. One, so this is if they have access. So this would show the full content in this block. In between this opening tag and smart tag, you would put the full content. And if they don't have access, you would show a preview. Here's a preview of the content. What was that? Subscribe now, log in. Okay, and then, here's a preview of the content. To view full story, subscribe now or log in, right? This would go to the login page. And the subscribe button would be a purchase link to whatever thing gives them that access. So in this case, special offer. So copy that. And obviously you would style this. I'm just showing you functionally how to do this, but you would style this using HTML, CSS, so it looks the way that you want. Okay, so now if I go to this page, right, you'll see that now instead of redirecting me to an error page, it's saying here's a preview of your content. To view full story, subscribe now or log in. And of course, as I've said, you'll style this so it looks good, but this functionally. So if I do subscribe now, sign up, and now I go back to that link, you'll see now it'll show me the full content. You have access in this case, but you would put, you know, whatever your full access is here. Now that's a good solution to use if you're doing this on one page here or there. But if you want to do this across all of your pages, it's gonna be kind of messy for you to do that, because you're gonna have to do this on every single page. A better solution to do this, and it would take, you know, more of a developer person to do this, but not much, is to use our bypass content protection filter, advanced content protection. So there's a filter called bypass content protection. So what you can do is you can use this filter to detect what access somebody has through PHP and have this applied to the PHP template that you're using for all your content. So you only have to do this once at the top of the PHP template. And by using this, you can control whether somebody should be shown preview content or be allowed to see the content. Because currently without this, MemberMouse will always by default redirect somebody to the error page if they don't have access to the content. So by using this, you can actually, MemberMouse, instead of directing somebody to the error page, will execute this filter. So you'll be able to tell MemberMouse whatever you want to have happen. So you'll say, actually, you know what, they should have access, but I want to send them to a different page, right? So you can do that. So that's another mechanism that you can use. If you want to apply it across all of your pages, that's a better way to do it. But of course, if you don't understand what WordPress filters are and whatever other reason, you can always do it this way, the way that I showed first. But I just wanted to let you know that that other option is available. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for the question. Sorry for the long about way to get to things, but I think ultimately we got to the solutions that can work for people. And you may just have to like scrub some parts, or maybe in the magic of editing, you won't even see the fact that I messed things up. But the fact that I'm saying it now, you'll know that I did, even if you don't see it, which is fine. That's how it goes with these live things. It's totally fine. And but yeah, either way, you have your answers, and hopefully that works for you. So appreciate you asking and showing up. And I will see you next time. Have a good weekend.